The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Rabbi Zilberstein brings down a story that happened with one of his Talmidim who's a doctor, who came over to him one day and presented his rabbi with a gift. And he said, "Rabbi, I want you to have a sidur." Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm sure the rabbi has many sidurim. There's got to be something a little more deeper behind this sidur. You're giving your rabbi a sidur? What's behind this sidur? So the man says to the rabbi, well, for many years, him and his wife were not zochet to have children. And doctors practically gave up hope already. So they decided they're going to adopt a child. And they adopted a child. And they put him through Jewish school, Baruch Hashem. They raised the child, amazing. And one day the child gets to a milestone in his life where he's making a sidur party. And the father noticed that his adopted son is extremely happy with the sidur, more than any average child when they get a sidur. So he says, "My dear son, why are you so happy with the sidur? Everyone's extremely happy, but you seem extra happy. Is there a reason?" And he says, "Well, Daddy, now I could pray for a little brother." And the man tells the rabbi, "What should I have told my son? Save your prayers? Pray for something that you have a better chance for?" I said, "Pray. If that's what you want to do, then pray that you have a little brother." And I didn't discourage him. 9 months later, his wife gave birth to a little boy. A little child with the power of a sidur, the timimut, praying to Borei Olam, simplicity. Simplicity, timimut, a heartfelt tefillah to Borei Olam. We have no idea what we could accomplish with our tefillot. My grandmother, alaiha shalom, she was illiterate. She cannot read in any language. But she knew how to pray. She would open the window and she would turn to Borei Olam. And she would say, "Ya Rabbi dakhilak," and she would start praying to Borei Olam. I know how to read. I wonder if I know how to pray. Because tefillah does not mean reading. Tefillah means avodah shebalev, praying with our hearts, communicating with Borei Olam. That's a tefillah. What we're able to do with our tefillot is mind-boggling. What a person could accomplish is phenomenal. My wife told me a story that happened to somebody that she knows, mehillah for the lack of details. And the way the story goes is there was a lady that she was having a little, not so much hatzlacha with her child's learning. He was in school. One day the school calls the mother and she says, "I'm sorry, your son is misbehaving. You have to take him out." "What? This child at his school? What's she going to do now? How is she going to get him back on track?" "No, please, one more chance, one more chance." And the lady, Baruch Hashem, she started seeing beracha from that child. He started excelling in his schoolwork. He was doing great. He wasn't misbehaving. A few months later, unfortunately, the child again started misbehaving. They call the mother and they say, "I'm sorry, he's misbehaving and we don't know what happened, but you have to take your child out of school." So she says, "I'll tell you what happened. Ever since you called me that first time and he told me that the child's misbehaving, you know what I started doing? I didn't start reprimanding him. And I didn't start screaming at him, 'You got to shape up,' which, I don't know, you know what I started doing? I took it to Tehillim, and every single day I read the Tehillim cover to cover. You know why he's misbehaving? Because now I'm too busy cleaning for Pesach. I don't have time to read Tehillim anymore. So that's why he started misbehaving again." Ma'am, get back to Tehillim. Start saying Tehillim again. She starts saying Tehillim. She sees beracha, hatzlacha in the child. She stopped. She was getting ready for Pesach. And then again, the child misbehaved. We can't even start understanding the power of our tefillot.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org